Forget bananas. If you have trouble getting out of bed at night, stop eating bananas before bed, as they may be the reason you wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. Sounds surprising, right? But in just a few minutes, you'll learn that the fruit most people believe helps them sleep can actually have the opposite effect after age 50. Instead of soothing the bladder, bananas can increase kidney activity at night, making your body work harder when it should be resting. And here's the good news. There's another fruit, often overlooked, that could help you stop nocturia. The fruit has been studied by researchers from the Harvard Sleep Center and Taipei University. Their findings suggest it can naturally support melatonin, reduce nighttime trips to the bathroom, and promote deep healing sleep without drugs or side effects. In this video, I will show you how to use this fruit correctly at the right time and how to do a simple 7-night routine to help you sleep well again. Before we start, I want to ask where you are watching the video and what time it is. Leave a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. Solution: why bananas aren't the best way. The surprising fruit that works better than bananas. For decades, people over 50 have been told that eating a banana before bed can help them sleep peacefully through the night. It sounds harmless, even comforting, soft, sweet, and easy to digest. But for many older adults, especially those who wake up 2 or 3 times each night, this familiar bedtime habit may quietly be making things worse. Bananas contain magnesium, which relaxes the muscles, but they are also high in potassium and fructose. These natural sugars can make the kidneys work harder and stimulate urine production, especially when eaten late in the evening. According to the Cleveland Clinic, eating bananas after 8 p.m. may cause mild bloating and trigger nighttime urination in older adults whose metabolism and kidney function have already slowed down. That is why so many people who eat a banana at night believe they are helping their sleep, yet still find themselves awake at 2 a.m. walking to the bathroom again. The fruit is not the enemy, but the timing and chemistry matter more after 50. When digestion and hormonal balance change, your body needs a gentler signal to rest, not to react. Here is where a different fruit quietly steps in: the humble kiwi. Unlike bananas, kiwi carries a unique combination of serotonin, folate, vitamin C, magnesium, and potassium that works with your body's sleep rhythm instead of against it. It helps calm the nervous system, reduce inflammation in the bladder, and increase melatonin, the natural sleep hormone your body depends on. One kiwi provides a gentle sweetness without overwhelming your kidneys, and it nourishes both your muscles and your mood. The science behind kiwi's effect on sleep is both simple and fascinating. Serotonin. One of the key compounds in kiwi acts as a bridge between mood and rest. During the night, your body converts serotonin into melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep deeply. Meanwhile, vitamin C and plant polyphenols inside the fruit act like natural protectors. They soothe inflammation in the bladder walls and calm the parasympathetic nerves, the ones that often send false bathroom signals when you are just beginning to drift off. Magnesium works quietly in the background too. It helps the smooth muscles of the bladder relax and reduces sudden contractions that make you feel the need to get up in the middle of the night. Several studies have confirmed what many older adults are now experiencing firsthand. At the University of Taipei in 2011, researchers found that adults who ate 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime increased their deep sleep time by 35% and reduced nighttime bathroom trips by 40%. At Harvard Sleep Laboratory in 2019, scientists observed a 25% drop in bladder nerve activity among participants who added kiwi to their evening diet. And in 2020, a clinical trial at AIIMS in Delhi reported that menopausal women who ate kiwi daily for 4 weeks experienced both fewer awakenings and calmer bladder activity. For men, kiwi brings an added benefit. Its anti-inflammatory compounds support prostate health, reducing swelling that can press on the bladder. For women, it helps maintain elasticity in the urethral and pelvic muscles, which often weaken after menopause. This means fewer false urges, longer sleep cycles, and calmer nights that allow the brain to restore memory and the heart to rest. Across both the United States and India, more seniors are quietly discovering this small but powerful fruit. They describe waking up refreshed with fewer nighttime interruptions and clearer morning energy. It is not a miracle pill nor a quick fix. It is nature reminding your body how to sleep the way it once did. So if you have been relying on bananas to help you rest, it might be time to try something new. Forget bananas. Kiwi gives your body the signal to rest, not react. Two small fruits taken with awareness and patience can help you reclaim the peaceful sleep you thought was gone forever. Because sometimes the gentlest solutions come not from the pharmacy, but from a bowl of fruit sitting quietly on your kitchen counter. How to eat kiwi for maximum nighttime relief. Now that you know kiwi is nature's quiet ally for better sleep, the next question is simple. How do you use it correctly? Because like most natural remedies, the benefit is not only in what you eat, but in how and when you eat it. Used wisely, this small green fruit can help your body relearn the rhythm of rest, gentle, deep, and undisturbed. Let's start with something easy, the right amount. For most adults, over 51 or 2 ripe kiwis each night is enough. The fruit should be soft to the touch, not too firm or sour. If you are new to it, begin with 1 kiwi a day for the first 3 days and see how your body feels. Your digestion and bladder may need a few nights to adjust. After that, increase to 2 kiwis if you sleep well and notice calmer nights. Too much of a good thing can backfire, so moderation matters. 1 to 2 fruits, not a full bowl. Next is timing, and this part is crucial. The best window is 1 hour before bedtime. You don't want to eat kiwi immediately after dinner, especially if your meal was heavy or high in fat. Your stomach needs time to process dinner so that kiwi's natural compounds can work without being trapped in digestion. Think of it as setting the stage for sleep. Finish dinner, take a slow walk, or read quietly for 30 minutes, then enjoy your kiwi as a signal that rest is near. Now, let's talk about how to eat it, because there are a few ways that make it even more effective depending on your habits and culture. For older adults in the United States, one simple and delicious way is to make a small evening bowl. Take 1 or 2 kiwis, peel them gently, and slice them into small pieces. Mix the fruit with half a cup of plain Greek yogurt and 1 teaspoon of chia seeds. This combination adds light protein, magnesium, and tryptophan, all of which boost serotonin and support deep, steady sleep. If you prefer a drink, you can blend the kiwi with 1 cup of warm almond milk. The warmth relaxes the body, while the almond milk provides calcium and magnesium to quiet the nervous system. Keep it simple, no sugar, no ice, and no caffeine-based flavorings. For older adults in India, there's a beautiful version called the Golden Kiwi Mix. Blend 1 ripe kiwi with half a teaspoon of turmeric and 1 teaspoon of pure honey. Turmeric calms inflammation in the bladder and joints, while honey helps your body absorb tryptophan and serotonin naturally. In a 2021 study from AIIMS Delhi, this blend lowered stress hormone cortisol by 30% after 3 weeks of consistent use. Many elders report not only deeper sleep, but also fewer nighttime urges and a more peaceful mood at bedtime. But eating kiwi is just part of the process. To let your body fully benefit, it helps to pair it with a few small habits that support nighttime balance. First, stop drinking water about 2 hours before bed. This doesn't mean you should dehydrate, just finish your fluids earlier in the evening so your kidneys can rest at night. Second, gently massage your lower abdomen for 2 minutes with warm sesame oil before lying down. This small ritual relaxes the bladder nerves and signals the body that it's time to release tension. And third, elevate your legs on a pillow or against the wall for 5 to 10 minutes before sleep. This helps drain fluid that gathers in the legs during the day, fluid that can otherwise travel back to the kidneys at night and trigger bathroom visits. After just 1 week of following these steps, most people notice a difference. They sleep 4 to 5 hours without interruption, and the feeling of exhaustion in the morning begins to fade. By the third or fourth week, sleep deepens to 6 or 7 hours, and many wake up with a clearer mind and stronger focus. Older adults often describe feeling young, tired again, that healthy fatigue that ends with real rest, not restlessness. During the day, you can reinforce this balance through simple, nourishing meals. In the morning, have a bowl of oatmeal topped with walnuts. The combination supports stable blood sugar and healthy brain function. At lunch, choose spinach or other leafy greens with lentils or beans, both high in magnesium and iron, which help regulate energy and hormone balance. And at night, keep it light, a small serving of kiwi with yogurt or the golden kiwi mix, followed by calm breathing and gratitude before bed. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated routines, just gentle consistency. The science continues to back these traditions. In 2022, the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine published a study showing that eating kiwi regularly for 4 weeks improved sleep efficiency, the percentage of time you stay asleep, by 42%. A 2023 review from Harvard Nutrition also found that kiwi reduces inflammation markers such as IL-6 and TNF-alpha, which are linked to sleep disturbances and bladder irritation. These findings are remarkable because they show how a simple fruit can influence complex systems. The brain, the kidneys, and the nervous system all working together for rest and recovery. But beyond numbers and science, what truly matters is how you feel. Imagine finishing dinner, dimming the lights, and preparing your small kiwi bowl. Not as a snack, but as a quiet act of care for yourself. The taste is light, refreshing, and slightly sweet. As you eat, you feel your body softening, your breath slowing, your mind letting go of the day's worries. You are no longer chasing sleep or fearing the bathroom. You are guiding your body gently towards balance. For many elders who once believed that sleepless nights were their fate, this small habit feels like a return to peace. If you ever feel discouraged, remember that nature doesn't rush. Your body is always listening, always trying to heal when you give it the right tools. A single fruit eaten with intention and consistency can remind your system how to rest again. And when that happens, you wake up not only refreshed but also proud because you took back control of your nights without depending on pills or constant worry. So keep this simple truth in mind: eat your kiwi like medicine, not dessert. Treat it as part of your evening ritual, a quiet agreement between your mind and body that it's time to rest. Because when you honor that rhythm, your body responds with gratitude through calmer nights, brighter mornings, and a renewed sense of peace that begins with something as small as a green, humble fruit. David is 72 years old, living quietly with his wife in a small town in Florida. For years, he thought waking up 5 times a night to use the bathroom was just part of getting older. He stopped drinking water after dinner, took sleeping pills, and even tried herbal teas, but nothing worked. His nights became shorter, his mornings heavier, and he started to forget small things, like where he placed his glasses or why he walked into a room. One day, during a regular checkup, his urologist smiled and said something unexpected. Stop the banana, start the kiwi. David was skeptical. Bananas had been his comfort food for decades, and kiwi sounded too simple to matter. But he decided to trust the advice and replaced his nightly banana with two soft ripe kiwis 1 hour before bed. By the end of the first week, something began to change. He still woke up once or twice, but he could fall back asleep easily. His wife noticed that he no longer looked drained at breakfast and that his mood had softened. By the third week, David was sleeping 6 straight hours, no more dragging himself through the morning fog. His memory improved. His energy returned, and he began walking again at sunrise, something he hadn't done in years. When asked what made the difference, he laughed gently and said, "I didn't take a new pill. I just changed my fruit and my life changed back." Because healing doesn't always need medicine. Sometimes nature just needs your consistency and a little faith in small changes. Warning: who should be careful with kiwi? Kiwi is a powerful fruit, gentle, natural, and deeply supportive of better sleep. But like all good things, it works best when used wisely. Not every body reacts the same way, especially after 50, when digestion hormones and sensitivities begin to change. So before you make kiwi a nightly habit, let's look at a few important cautions shared by doctors and nutrition experts. If you are living with diabetes, moderation is key. Kiwi contains natural fructose, much less than most fruits, but still enough to raise blood sugar slightly if eaten in excess. For safety, limit yourself to 1 kiwi per day and check your glucose levels regularly. Most people tolerate it well, but it's always better to observe how your body responds. If you have a history of kidney stones, be careful. Kiwi contains oxalate, a natural compound that can contribute to stone formation in sensitive individuals. This doesn't mean you must avoid it entirely. Simply avoid daily consumption and always balance it with water and other low oxalate foods. Those with a latex allergy should proceed slowly. Kiwi belongs to the same botanical group as bananas and avocados, which sometimes cause mild reactions in people sensitive to latex. Start with a small bite and wait for 10 to 15 minutes. If you feel an itchy mouth or mild throat irritation, stop immediately and consult your doctor before trying again. Temperature also matters more than most people realize. Avoid eating cold kiwi directly from the refrigerator, especially at night. Chilled fruit can cause the bladder muscles to contract, suddenly leading to discomfort or an urge to urinate soon after. Room temperature or slightly warm kiwi is always gentler on digestion and bladder nerves. Be mindful not to combine kiwi with acidic fruits such as oranges, grapes, or pineapple, or with bananas at night. When mixed together, their acids and sugars can increase bladder irritation and gas formation, especially for older adults. If you enjoy fruit mixes, keep kiwi separate and consume it 1 hour apart from other citrus-based foods. People with sensitive stomachs should also avoid unripe, hard or sour kiwi. Unripe fruit contains an enzyme called actinidin that can cause acid reflux or mild burning in the chest. A study from Cleveland Clinic in 2021 reported that around 5% of older adults experienced bloating or mild stomach upset when eating unripe kiwi. Choosing ripe, soft, sweet kiwi prevents these issues and delivers the full benefits without discomfort. For pregnant women, kiwi is rich in vitamin C and folate, both excellent for health, but it's best to speak with a physician first. Because of its strong digestive enzymes, eating too much may cause mild cramps or acidity during pregnancy. Your doctor can guide you on the right portion and timing. Ultimately, the golden rule is simple moderation and body awareness. Eat slowly, notice how you feel, and never force a routine just because it worked for someone else. Your body is wise, it sends signals when something doesn't feel right. Remember, natural does not mean careless. Kiwi is a gift of nature, but it deserves respect. When eaten mindfully, one ripe fruit at the right temperature and at the right time, it becomes your quiet partner in healing. So listen to your body, treat it with kindness, and it will reward you with calmer nights and peaceful, undisturbed sleep. Nighttime urination is not destiny. It's simply your body's message that something inside needs gentle balance. For too long, many older adults have accepted sleepless nights as a sign of aging, when in truth, it's often just a signal for change. When you choose the right foods at the right time, your body responds with calm strength and deep rest. Replacing the banana with kiwi may seem like a small step, but this tiny shift restores what your body has quietly been asking for. Steady hormones, a calm nervous system, and a peaceful bladder. Try it for 7 nights. Be consistent. Notice how your sleep stretches longer, how your mornings feel lighter, and how your mind slowly clears. Sometimes, healing doesn't come from doing more but from listening better to what your body already knows. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from? How many nights did you sleep without waking up? Share your story in the comments below because your experience may give hope to someone still searching for rest. May your nights be calm, your mornings bright, and your heart full of peace. Because restful sleep isn't a luxury, it's your birthright waiting to return.